floor, Hani in black.
Fight, are you ready? Fight, are you ready?
Maida Massad, her opponent. We're underway. 4-2 record here for Hani, 7-4 for Massad.
The referee is asking, are you ready? I'm like jumping here. Yes, we're ready for this.
Because you two just had a cafecito.
That
That's why.
helps. That helps, and I wouldn't mind more.
Dynamite going. Let's go. Look at the ladies. They're not holding anything right now.
Yeah, right from the start, we're going to go to stand-up game right here. I'm really curious to see if any of them will go ahead and switch levels and go to the floor. You know, it's important to know here, Carla Esparza is cornering Flor. She says that she feels now more like more of a well-rounded fighter. Her background is in boxing, so curious to see if we're going to see that here today. And then Mayra, the Brazilian, training with Extreme Couture with the likes of Misha Tate, who's just on the verge of getting a potentially, with one more victory, she could get a title shot. I mean, these girls have just upped up their game and their skills with that training.
Absolutely. I mean, Mayra Massari has been pressuring Flore for the last minute, right? And Flore is just kind of like, how she's looking, what is she gonna do?
Yeah. Hani is a striker. She wants to get more well-rounded, but this is her meat and potatoes, and she's using it to her advantage in this opening minute 15.
Yeah, right from the start, guys. She has that boxing stance, that boxing style, trying to work the body, working the angles. Look at the footwork too. Then Mayra is very linear. She's just coming in, following her through.
Almost into a clinch for a moment.
Yeah, Mayra does have that Chinese boxing or Sando background. So you'll see a lot of more kicks and then punches followed by punches.
Lead leg, Mazar catches Hani. Ooh. Short jab also knocks Hani back.
Yeah, Mayra connected there with Flora there for a bit.
You mentioned Carla Esparza in the corner of Hani. Massar has fought some big competition in her day, including Weili Zhang back in 2016, former UFC strawweight champion. Started her career 4-1, 3 TKOs and a submission, has hit a couple snags, but feels she still has a lot, even at her age, to be a real player here at 125.
I was just saying, even at her age, come on, man, she's still very young. I'm 36.
In comparison, we have a young roster here in Combate.
But here, the ladies, it doesn't matter how old you are, these ladies are putting everything for this fight.
It's a good fight thus far, halfway through this opening round. All stand-up,
Nice.
good kick.
Yeah.
She's up.
Massar unable, well, I say Hani unable to take advantage of the slip.
But Massar continued to defend us, even as she was going down.
Man, Flor just feels so confident with
with the striking's good.
Yeah, she feels so confident.
And the
just laying
footwork.
it in beautifully.
Nice.
Look at that overhand right.
Yes.
She's like a pit bull in there, man.
Those
She's just trying to
overhands
get it
are
out.
dangerous, dude.
Never standing still, making it very difficult for Massar to devise a game plan.
You know, Thunder, you mentioned about those overhand rights are so dangerous, and you can get caught at any moment. That's what they always say, keep your hands up. But in MMA, sometimes you could be focused on checking the kicks, or you probably could go going down for a takedown, and boom, they connect you with the overhand right.
It seems like Hani was trying to go for a takedown, but Massar moved quickly. Wow.
Oh, good right hand. Massar's got those heavy hands. And she's been economical with her movement, but starting to slow down, Hani.
Right, and I think that's going to play a role as we get more into this fight. Maybe if we get to the third round, she does tend to have a little bit more of the muscles. And you know, when you have more muscles, your cardio is a little tired. So I'm curious. Try to go for that spinning elbow there.
Massar last fought in Singapore at one championship, lost by guillotine choke, but has been well-traveled in her MMA career now and training in Las Vegas.
Perfect timing on that takedown.
And unexpected, really, from Hani, but effective.
But we'll defend it.
Yeah, Flor had her ventured into the Golden Gloves world. She was in the French Army. She is a vet.
Trying to go for the clinch. They get out.
Not much clinch work here between these two ladies.
It's all.
See, but I would expect it more from Mayra, knowing that she has that background in the stand-up game, not from Flor. I think that's why Flor tries to step away from it. Ooh!
Massar's getting better as this round's going on, and Hani's looking leggy.
She
Getting
knows.
tired.
Yeah, she knows that gas is running low.
It happened quick.
Like you said, she has a muscle.
And that plays a role. That plays a big role in the fight game. And now, see, that's what she's trying to attempt to do, take this fight to the floor.
Oh, Hani's in trouble now. She is run out of ideas very quickly, and Mazur just walking through everything. Big right hand. And another left as we reach the end of this first round. Hani getting some coaching from Carla Esparza, and more than anything, just getting some wind in her sails after a first round where she started to fade. We'll see if it's a permanent fade or whether it was just a blip and she can get back on the level she started this fight. It's going to be really interesting how this is scored. Hani's back.
Yeah, she's trying to finish this fight real quickly here. She knows what she's up against. That card could come into play. And if the fight goes into maybe the third round, Mazur here has an upper edge.
Yes, she definitely does. Meyer, like I said, she continues to push forward. She is not letting any movement from Hani. And there you go.
And now it seems that the tides have changed here. Mazur is pushing floor. It was the opposite in the first round. She had the hands on the wheel.
Hani, French Army veteran, and no, she's not American, but we still thank her for her service on behalf of the French.
Yeah, Hani's trying to exit as much as possible. You know, trying to play the game in that aspect.
Ooh, right uppercut. Nice kick there, and then look at Mazur switching the stance when she kicks too. That can throw off Hani.
Oh, I love this. You know that sound when they they connect. It sounds great, but it doesn't feel great.
It does not. Now, notice Flora, she's not moving as much. She's not even cutting corners as she was doing in the first round.
I think she's getting a little tired at this point.
But it looks, she looks better. Mazur's finish in the first round got her the nod from all three judges. But Hani's looking better now than she looked in the final 2 minutes of that first round.
Myra winning that first round. Ooh. Oh, she tried to go for a knee there. Just the opening wasn't around. Flower, nice with the elbow. Well, snuck it in there.
She's luring Hani in and doing some punishment.
Nice.
Flora not even backpedaling for some time there.
Maida Mazur. Fought at 115 now for this fight, back at 125.
You know how difficult it is to go from like weight classes, right? Because you get used to certain things, and you're like lighter, and then when you get a little heavier, you can get a little slower.
Yep.
So, I mean, what you have to adapt in order to continue to fight.
And that's where Mazur may have an advantage because she's going from a lower weight class up. Can leave a little extra weight on. Looks very sturdy. It looks like this is the right weight class for her.
What I've noticed too is the floor, she was more persistent with the strikes, but she's getting a little wild, leaving some opening gaps in there.
And that is very dangerous. You keep your hands down. It only takes one shot.
You have to be persistent. Myra's very precise with her striking.
Oh.
Well, let's see here.
She's showing her. Yeah, she's showing what she's worked on in the last couple of years with her jiu-jitsu.
Had a hold of that
got
leg.
Away to that. She had the underhook, and she took it out.
Mazur's not giving her a rest. She's picking her spots beautifully. Now's got a hold of Hani.
Yeah, but Flor does not want to go to the clinch. Every time that they go to the clinch,
she's like, no,
that thing off.
Bye, amiga. I'm not done. No, because when you get on the clinch, it can be very dangerous because it can hit you in the face, on the ribs. You know, there's a lot of things that happen with elbows, with knees, everything.
And especially if you have that boxing background,
yeah,
you don't want to get into it because you're right. You got the knees, you have all these different things. In boxing, you know, you'll have that.
No, you don't.
That help, but that's it. And then the referee will break it up. Now, if you're a Muay Thai guy or girl,
that's your forte. That's what you learn all the time.
Work,
yes.
Right.
Just like the first round, Mazur's getting stronger in the second. It may be part to Hani fading a bit, but Mazur's just been relentless. Punching in bunches, but the takedown for Hani. Big
Great
time.
defense, yes. That she's working on using the cage to get up. Now they clinch.
Now Flor landed in some knees there.
Hani needs a big finish here. She needs to even these rounds.
Oh, there's some blood, guys. There is some blood.
You can't see who's bleeding.
I think it's Hani.
Yeah.
I think it is too, on that right cheek.
She's applying pressure right there, so she continues with the clinch and the knees. Or perhaps trying to take her down.
Hani has great opportunities for knee shot. There it is. There we go.
That's the bridge of the nose of Hani where there's blood. That's what you're seeing on Mazur's face.
The first drops of blood are the most
What do you
cannot
see?
tell-
When
Oh,
you see
man.
blood on your opponent, what goes through your mind?
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah, let's go. This is getting interesting. No, but when you are the one who's bleeding, you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my
And
God.
panic.
Yes. No, but if you panic, you're done though.
Yeah.
You just gotta think about what you have to do to finish.
They are exchanging knees as we approach the end of round number 2. Was enough for Hani to pull level on the judges' scoreboard. Mazur looks like she's just started the
Fresh.
fight. Little heavy breathing, a different story for the one they called Aito Hine.
You said it right.
She's a big deal in Tahiti. Everyone knows who she are. She says there's not a lot of fighters there. That's part of the reason. But success breeds more interest in the sport, and that's a big responsibility for Hani. In order to do that, she knows she's got to win fights.
Mazur keeps pressing towards the cage with those punches, guys, and she's not giving up. I mean, Hani's gonna be dangerous too. She's been kicking that leg, and he's been giving up a little bit for Mazur. So
Well,
there you go. She's going for the takedown.
I'm sure her corner told her, listen, you got to pick up the pace and you got to go. But when you do that, you have to be cautious because you could throw wild, and it opens that opportunity for you to get caught.
Yeah,
right
can
there
really-
it is right there. See how you,
Yes.
the exhaustion is coming in, so those hands are not being kept up, and she's throwing wild.
Good right hand there from
Yes.
Hani. I got to say, Mazur's stayed in that pocket and
Yeah.
done all her movement in there. It's been route one punching. She's connected more than missed. It's been a really good stand-up affair. After a shaky start to the fight, she has seized this one by the scruff of the neck.
And precise, she's so precise.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
Punch, punch, there it is.
1-2s, guys. 1-2s.
Connect.
Look at that, boom.
And always out of the reach of Hani.
And I think if Hani's gonna go for the takedown, she has to commit and go for the takedown.
She has to finish it, but is the gas there though? Is the gas there?
Well, at some point, man, it's either you go for the takedown or you keep taking punches in the face. Either or, you pick.
Mazur in complete control. However, Hani
Whoa.
got the second round. So everything to fight for in the
Whoa.
third round. And I'm sure the corner of Hani's
Oh,
been telling her,
Lord.
go for it.
Could be a nail biter,
It
guys.
was that takedown late that
takedown
must
at the
have
end, yeah.
swung things in her favor.
This is a nail biter.
3 minutes and 12 seconds to go. So if you are the corner of, I mean, they already knew that score. If you know it, they got to encourage her to go for it. It's just, you don't have to go for the knockout. Just win the
That's
round.
it.
You
Go
have
for
to.
it.
I mean, Hani's tired.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Or a takedown.
A takedown worked in the second round.
A takedown could go ahead and wrap it up.
And
but
it's
now,
worked.
right, and now you could keep fighting like this and then wait for that last minute to go for the
Yeah,
takedown and
yeah.
get that point right to
But
impress
I
the
mean,
judges.
both feel comfortable on their feet. That's the thing. You know, you're gonna
Right.
do what you feel most comfortable and what you have done for the longest.
Right.
Because both have been like working on their groundwork. Right there you
There's
go.
the
There's
Oh,
an
yeah.
attempt, almost, but she pulls out of there.
Oh, mouthpiece came out.
Mouthpiece was like a hair
Oh, the hairpiece.
scruffy. What are those called to?
Scruffy.
What is it called?
Squeegees.
To hold your hair
I
back.
thought something else came out. I was like, wait, guys, we gotta stop right now.
It
thought
wasn't
it
a
was.
mouthpiece. Alan Avalos says fight on. Good left hand by Mazur.
Man, Myra smells blood. Look at that. She's just being so active, connecting.
1-2, 1-2. Jab right, jab right. That works.
These girls are leaving it all on the line here tonight.
And a decisive edge in the punching numbers for Mazur. Oh, big kick.
Beautiful, beautiful.
The crowd loved it.
It's a
Hani's
1-2
gotta fight back.
combination.
I know who didn't love it.
That one hurt right on the ribs. Takedown.
Oh.
Good attempt. That's a good attempt.
Still
Not
not
yet.
there. Not there.
If she gets out,
This is huge for Mazur. She knows what's at stake. Cannot afford another one of these.
it's smart of Flora when she pins her and she put her knee on that thigh of Mazur, making it difficult to get up. Now we got some clinch work here at Thunder where
Yes.
Mazur
you-
needs to just turn it around here and for opportunity to land some knees.
Clearly, this is not
Elbows.
where Mazur wants to be. She didn't like it in the second round. She's not looking comfortable in the third round as Hani's gotten underneath her.
Well, if Hani gets smart, she can actually take her down and finish this fight.
Right. She could change the levels here. It's all available there.
Just wants to keep it here.
But good hooks from Mazur from preventing Florida to switch to levels.
You see that head pressure right there? That is so uncomfortable.
All right, Alan Abellis setting it up.
That's big for Mazur.
Yep.
Maeda in pursuit.
Nice.
Good right hand from Hani. 50 seconds. This fight is up for grabs.
Just about a minute and a half ago, Mazur thought she really had this fight.
Well, if
in
Hani
the
doesn't
pocket.
finish now, I don't think she's going to be able to win.
Good right hand from Hani.
Oh, never give the back. You
like,
never
got
want to
out.
give your back.
No harm
adios,
done.
amigas.
The blood's starting to
There it
really
is.
drip.
This is it. They know
turning
what's
it
at
up
stake.
now. They're turn it up in Miami, baby.
Who has one last flurry in her? Rare takedown attempt here for Mazar.
And Myra knows that advantage she has in the clinch. That's why she went right to it, so she can land in the knees.
Knees, busy, busy. Every knee matters. Final seconds.
Like my coach said, dale, dale.
Dale, dale, dale. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Good hook from floor, though.
Nice.
Wow.
Great stuff for both these women.
Fantastic action, and it hangs in the balance.
Después de 3 vueltas de mucha más acción, los jueces están de acuerdo, con tarjetas idénticas de 29 a 28. After 3 rounds of much more action, the judges are in agreement, with identical scores of 29 to 28, in favor of the winner, by way of unanimous decision a favor de la vencedora, por decisión unánime. De Brasil, Mayra Massa.